After the iconic 1979 comedy Monty Python's Life of Brian became a global sensation, many fans were left wondering, what happened to the legendary cast once the cameras stopped rolling? Known for its bold humor and satirical take on religious themes, the film left a lasting mark on pop culture. But behind the laughs, the lives of the Pythons have been filled with unexpected twists, challenges, and triumphs. In this video, we'll explore the fascinating journeys of the cast members after Life of Brian, from their post-Python projects to their personal stories, revealing where these comedic geniuses are now and how their careers and lives have evolved over the years. Michael Palin, born on May 5, 1943, in Sheffield, England, is a renowned actor, comedian, writer, and television presenter, best known for his work with Monty Python when he was 36. A key member of the comedy group, he played numerous memorable characters in Monty Python's Life of Brian, 1979, including Wise Man No. 3, Mr. Big Nose, Pontius Pilate, and Ex-Leper, among others. His versatility and comedic timing were central to the success of the film, which became a cult classic known for its satirical take on religion and historical events. Palin's career began at Oxford University, where he met Terry Jones, a fellow future Monty Python member. Together, they created early comedic works, eventually leading to Monty Python's Flying Circus, 1969 to 1974. The show, with its absurd humor and unconventional style, established Palin and the group as major figures in British comedy. Palin's skill in playing both absurd and straight roles made him a standout, and his work in Monty Python's films, such as The Holy Grail, 1975, and The Meaning of Life, 1983, further cemented his place in comedy history. Life of Brian was a significant milestone in Palin's career. His performances as a variety of characters showcased his range, particularly his portrayal of Pontius Pilate, one of the film's most iconic roles. While the film faced controversy due to its religious satire, it was a commercial success and helped secure Monty Python's reputation as a groundbreaking force in comedy. Following Monty Python, Palin found success in television, particularly in travel documentaries. His BBC series, including Around the World in 80 Days, 1989, Pole to Pole, 1992, and Himalaya with Michael Palin, 2004, showcased his engaging and personable style, which contrasted with the absurdity of his comedy roles. These documentaries were critically acclaimed, and Palin's charm and wit resonated with a global audience. In his personal life, Palin married Helen Gibbons in 1966, and they have been together ever since. They have 3 children, Thomas, William, and Rachel. Palin's family life has remained private, but he has often spoken fondly of his wife and children. His long and stable marriage has been a significant part of his life, with Palin managing to balance his demanding career and family commitments. Palin's career has seen both highs and lows, but his dedication to his craft has remained unwavering. In 2019, he was knighted by Queen Elizabeth II for his contributions to television, comedy, and travel. His enduring legacy in British comedy, especially as a member of Monty Python, continues to influence new generations of comedians and entertainers. As of 2024, Michael Palin is 81 and remains active in the entertainment industry. He continues to be admired for his work in both comedy and travel, and his impact on British television and comedy is undeniable. Graham Chapman, born on January 8, 1941 in Leicester, England, was a talented actor, writer, and comedian. He was one of the founding members of Monty Python, a British comedy troupe that revolutionized the world of television and film comedy. Chapman attended the University of Cambridge, where he met John Cleese, and the two became lifelong collaborators. Though Chapman initially pursued medicine, his passion for comedy led him to join the prestigious Cambridge Footlights, a breeding ground for some of the UK's most influential comedic minds. Chapman's most iconic role was in Monty Python's Life of Brian, 1979, where he played the titular character, Brian Cohen, a man mistakenly believed to be the Messiah. He also portrayed other characters, such as Wise Man Number 2 and Biggest Dickus, demonstrating his remarkable ability to switch between multiple roles. At the time of filming, Chapman was in his late 30s, and his mature perspective on life brought a depth to his performances, which balanced absurdity with moments of sincerity. Chapman's personal life was marked by his openness about being gay, a rare thing in the entertainment world at the time. He was in a long-term relationship with David Sherlock, whom he later married. Despite public scrutiny, the couple's bond provided Chapman with the support he needed in both his personal and professional life. While Chapman did not have children, his Monty Python colleagues became like family to him, particularly his close relationship with John Cleese, with whom he shared both creative and personal connections. Chapman's career with Monty Python reached its zenith in the 1970s and 1980s, contributing to iconic films like Monty Python and the Holy Grail, 1975, and The Meaning of Life, 1983. However, his battle with alcoholism affected his health and career, and his personal struggles became evident in the years following Python's peak. Despite these difficulties, he remained active in television and film, and his comedic influence continued to shape new generations of performers. Tragically, Graham Chapman's life was cut short when he died of throat cancer on October 4, 1989, at the age of 48. His death left a void in the world of comedy, and his passing was felt deeply by his friends and fans alike. The Monty Python troupe dedicated The Meaning of Life to Chapman, and his contributions to comedy are still celebrated today. Chapman's legacy endures, particularly through his work in Monty Python's Life of Brian, which remains a seminal piece of comedy. His ability to blend intellectual humor with absurdity changed the landscape of comedy, influencing countless comedians and writers. Today, Graham Chapman is remembered not only as a member of Monty Python, but as a groundbreaking figure in the world of comedy. John Cleese, born on October 27, 1939, in Weston-super-Mare, Somerset, England, is a legendary British comedian, writer, and actor. He is best known as a member of the iconic comedy troupe Monty Python, which revolutionized British comedy. Cleese's early life was marked by academic success, attending Clifton College and later Downing College, Cambridge, where he joined the Cambridge Footlights, a group that helped launch the careers of several future comedy stars. Cleese's career took off in the 1960s with his work on The Frost Report alongside Graham Chapman, which led to his involvement with Monty Python. Monty Python's Life of Brian, 1979, is one of the most celebrated films of all time, where Cleese showcased his versatility by playing multiple roles, including Wise Man Number 1, Reg, and the First Centurion. His work with Monty Python, known for its absurd and satirical humor, made a lasting impact on comedy. At this time, he was 40. Aside from Monty Python, Cleese is also famous for his role as Basil Fawlty in the sitcom Fawlty Towers, 1975 to 1979, which he co-wrote with his then-wife, Connie Booth. The show, though short-lived, became a British television classic, and Cleese's portrayal of the incompetent, temperamental hotel owner remains one of the greatest comedic performances in television history. Cleese found success in films as well. In 1988, his role in A Fish Called Wanda earned him widespread recognition and a BAFTA award for Best Actor in a Leading Role. He continued to have a successful film career with roles in the Life of Brian spin-off Monty Python's The Meaning of Life, 1983, Clockwise, 1986, and the Harry Potter franchise, where he played Nearly Headless Nick. Cleese's personal life has been more tumultuous. He has been married 4 times. His first marriage was to Fawlty Towers co-star Connie Booth, lasting from 1968 to 1978. They had a daughter, Cynthia, and remained friends after their divorce. Cleese's second marriage, to actress Barbara Trentham, lasted from 1981 to 1990, and his third marriage to therapist Alice Faye Eichelberger ended in 2008. In 2012, Cleese married businesswoman Jennifer Wade, and they remain together. Cleese has two daughters, Camilla and Olivia, from his later marriages. Throughout his career, Cleese has remained a highly influential figure in comedy, known for his quick wit, sharp satire, and memorable characters. His work continues to resonate with audiences, and he remains active in film, television, and public speaking. Despite personal challenges, including multiple divorces, Cleese's contributions to comedy have cemented his legacy as one of the greatest comedic minds of his generation. As of today, John Cleese is 85, continuing to engage audiences with his distinctive humor, and his influence on comedy remains profound. Eric Idle, born on March 29, 1943 in South Shields, England, is a renowned comedian, writer, actor, and musician, best known for being a member of Monty Python. Idle's comedic talent shines through his work with the group, particularly in Monty Python's Life of Brian, 1979, where he played multiple characters such as Mr. Cheeky, Stan aka Loretta, Harry the Haggler, and Otto. At the time of filming, he was 36 years old, and his performances in the film exemplified his unique ability to blend absurdity with satire. Idle's comedy style, known for its sharp wit and musical elements, helped define Monty Python's success. He wrote many of the troupe's iconic songs, including Always Look on the Bright Side of Life, which has since become a cultural anthem. His background in music, combined with his comedic timing, set him apart in the world of comedy. Before Monty Python, Idle attended Cambridge University, where he joined the Cambridge Footlights, a comedy group that also included future Pythons like John Cleese and Graham Chapman. It was here that Idle's talent for writing and performing comedy first began to flourish. He was integral to the development of Monty Python's Flying Circus, 1969 to 1974, which propelled the group into comedy stardom. His ability to seamlessly shift between roles and deliver absurd, satirical humor made him a standout member of the troupe. On a personal level, Idle has had a number of relationships and marriages. He married actress Tanya Kosevich in 1968, but the couple divorced in 1975. In 1981, he married Lisa Leong, with whom he has one daughter, Carrie. The couple's long-lasting marriage contrasts with the more turbulent personal life of his earlier years. Throughout his life, Idle has remained close to his family, and his daughter, Carrie, has occasionally appeared in his work. Idle's career has not been limited to Monty Python. He has appeared in several films, including The Ruddles, All You Need Is Cash, 1978, a parody of the Beatles, and Nuns on the Run, 1990. He also found success in musical theater, writing and starring in Spamalot, 2005, a musical based on Monty Python and the Holy Grail. Spamalot was a major hit, earning him several Tony Award nominations and solidifying his place in Broadway history. Despite experiencing both personal and professional challenges, Idle's career has remained remarkably successful. While the Monty Python troupe's legacy endures, Idle continues to perform and write, keeping the spirit of Python alive. His work in television, film, and theater remains influential, and his contributions to comedy are widely celebrated. Today, Eric Idle is 81 and remains an active figure in the entertainment industry. His legacy, built on his work with Monty Python and his continued influence in comedy and musical theater, ensures his place as one of the great comedic minds of his generation. Terry Gilliam, born on November 22, 1940 in Minneapolis, Minnesota, is an American-born British animator, director, writer, and actor. He is best known for being a member of Monty Python, a comedy group that revolutionized television and film with its surreal and absurd humor. Gilliam's distinctive animation style, featuring cutout sequences of exaggerated characters and bizarre situations, became iconic in Monty Python's sketches and films, including Monty Python's Life of Brian, 1979. In Life of Brian, Gilliam played several roles, including the man even further forward, a revolutionary, jailer, blood and thunder prophet, Frank, audience member, and Crucifix. Though these parts were small, they displayed Gilliam's knack for playing quirky and eccentric characters, contributing significantly to the film's absurdity and humor. At the time, he was in his late 30s, having already established himself as a key member of Monty Python, both in front of and behind the camera. Gilliam's personal life is marked by his marriage to British production assistant Maggie Weston in 1973. Together, they had a daughter, Amy, and two sons, Harry and Bill. The couple's long-lasting relationship helped Gilliam maintain stability throughout his career, providing balance between his hectic professional life and family. Although he has spoken about the challenges of balancing family life with his career, it's clear that his family played an essential role in his well-being. After Monty Python, Gilliam transitioned into directing with his first solo film, Jabberwocky, 1977. He went on to create visually striking and often surreal films like Brazil, 1985, The Fisher King, 1991, and 12 Monkeys, 1995. These films became known for their dystopian themes, dark humor, and imaginative visuals. Despite facing production struggles and studio interference, Gilliam's uncompromising artistic vision earned him both critical acclaim and a devoted following. His films, while not always commercially successful, have had a lasting influence on filmmaking, with directors like Tim Burton and the Coen brothers citing him as a major influence. Gilliam's career was not without setbacks. He often clashed with producers, studios, and even governments, but these challenges have only enhanced his reputation as a director willing to fight for his artistic integrity. His dedication to his personal vision and his ability to tackle complex, dark themes in his films have made him a respected figure in cinema. Today, Gilliam is 84 and remains active in the film industry, continuing to work on new projects. Though he is no longer as involved with Monty Python, his legacy as a pioneering figure in comedy and filmmaking is secure. John Young, born on June 16, 1916, in Edinburgh, Scotland, played Matthias in Monty Python's Life of Brian, 1979, when he was 63 years old. With a career spanning decades, Young was an experienced character actor by the time he joined the Monty Python team, adding a distinctive gravitas and subtle humor to his roles in both stage and screen productions. Young grew up in Edinburgh and was drawn to the performing arts early in life, attending drama school after showing talent in local theater productions. He spent much of his early career on the British stage, where he honed his craft and developed a reputation for his ability to blend dramatic intensity with subtle comedic touches. Before becoming involved with Monty Python, he appeared in a variety of British television programs and films, establishing himself as a reliable character actor who could bring depth to a wide range of roles. In Monty Python's Life of Brian, Young's portrayal of Matthias, a prisoner with a speech impediment who is humorously mistaken by the Romans for another person, is a testament to his ability to handle both comedy and drama with nuance. His role, though small, became a memorable part of the film, thanks to his expert timing and delivery. The film's satire on religious and societal norms resonated with audiences, and Young's character added to its iconic scenes, helping cement the film's status as a classic. Young's personal life was relatively private, though it is known that he married his wife Jean during the 1940s. The couple had 2 children, and despite the challenges of an acting career, Young managed to maintain a close-knit family. His wife and children remained supportive of his career, even as he spent much of his time traveling for work on stage and film sets. He was a dedicated family man, and his family life was generally stable, with no major scandals or public controversies. Young balanced his professional and personal lives carefully, making sure to spend as much time as possible with his family when he wasn't working. Despite his successful career, Young faced two significant hardships. One was the difficulty of sustaining a steady income as a character actor, a common struggle in the competitive world of acting, especially for those who were not in leading roles. He often had to take on smaller roles to make ends meet, but his dedication to his craft never wavered. Another challenging period came when he was diagnosed with an illness in his later years, which ultimately contributed to his decision to retire from acting. John Young continued acting until the early 1990s, though his health had started to decline. He lived a quieter life toward the end, enjoying time with his family in Scotland and reflecting on his long career. He passed away on October 30th, 1996, at the age of 80, leaving behind a legacy of respected performances in British film, television, and theater. Terry Jones, born on February 1st, 1942, in Colwyn Bay, Wales, was a key member of the Monty Python comedy troupe. Known for his acting, writing, and directing, Jones's contributions to Monty Python's work, particularly Monty Python's Life of Brian, 1979, are legendary. When he was 37, he played several memorable roles in the film, including Mandy Cohen, Colin, Simon the Holy Man, Bob Hoskins, Saintly Passerby, and Alarmed Crucifixion Assistant. His versatility in playing both male and female characters helped elevate the humor of Monty Python's projects. Jones began his comedy career at Oxford University, where he met Michael Palin, with whom he later co-created many Monty Python sketches. Their collaboration led to Monty Python's Flying Circus, 1969 to 1974, a revolutionary comedy series that blended surreal humor, satire, and absurdity. Jones was known for his ability to portray eccentric and diverse characters, contributing to the group's success. In Life of Brian, Jones's portrayals of characters like Mandy Cohen and the bumbling crucifixion assistant showcased his comedic range. The film, known for its satirical take on religion, became a cult classic and solidified Monty Python's reputation in comedy. Jones also directed Monty Python and the Holy Grail, 1975, and Life of Brian, helping to shape the visual and comedic tone of the group's films. Post-Python, Jones continued to work in film and television. He directed Personal Services, 1987, and Eric the Viking, 1989, and created documentaries like Terry Jones's Medieval Lives, 2004, which explored medieval history with humor and insight. His work after Monty Python showed his versatility, blending his love for history with his signature comedy style. In his personal life, Jones married Alison Telfer in 1970, with whom he had two children, Siri and Bill, before divorcing in 1986. In 2012, he married Anna Soderstrom, and they had a son named Siegfried. Jones was known to be a family man, though he kept his private life out of the spotlight. Jones faced health challenges in his later years when he was diagnosed with primary progressive aphasia, a rare form of dementia that affects language abilities. Despite this, he remained involved in his work and continued to be a beloved figure in comedy. Terry Jones passed away on January 21, 2020, at the age of 77, after a long battle with his illness. His legacy in comedy, particularly his work with Monty Python, continues to influence comedians and fans around the world. Jones's creativity, wit, and unique comedic voice will always be remembered as a cornerstone of British comedy. Sue Jones-Davies, born in 1949 in Wales, starred as Judith Iscariot, the strong-willed revolutionary and love interest of Brian in Monty Python's Life of Brian, 1979. At age 30, Jones-Davies brought a unique charm and fiery energy to her role, becoming one of the most memorable characters in the film. Life of Brian was a milestone in her career, and her portrayal of Judith added a compelling dynamic to the film's satirical humor, giving voice to the feminist and activist undertones present in the story. Growing up in Wales, Jones-Davies developed an early interest in performance, eventually studying drama at Bristol University, where she cultivated her acting skills. She quickly found work in theater and television, gaining recognition for her versatility and stage presence. Her role in Life of Brian marked her breakthrough, providing a high-profile platform that introduced her to international audiences. Beyond Monty Python, Jones-Davies built a diverse career, with appearances in notable television shows such as Rock Follies, 1976, and The District Nurse, 1984. In addition to her acting work, she also pursued a passion for music and performed as part of the band The Bowles Brothers Band, embracing her love for singing and performing live. Jones-Davies' personal life is as intriguing as her professional one. She married Chris Langham, a fellow actor and comedian, though their marriage eventually ended in divorce. The couple had 3 children together, and despite the challenges of balancing a family with a career in entertainment, she maintained a close relationship with her children and remained committed to both her work and family life. Later in life, she found love again with another partner, though she has kept details of this relationship largely private. In an interesting twist, Sue Jones-Davies became the mayor of Aberystwyth, a town in Wales, in 2008. Ironically, one of her first mayoral actions was to lift a 30-year ban on Life of Brian screenings in the town, an unexpected legacy of her role in the film. Her tenure as mayor showcased her dedication to her community and her pride in her Welsh heritage, adding a unique chapter to her life beyond acting. Jones-Davies faced some personal and professional hardships along the way. One major challenge was the typecasting that came with her role in Life of Brian, as it became difficult to land parts that did not lean on her association with the film's comedic and religious satire. Another struggle was the balance between her creative pursuits and family responsibilities, as she sought to build a fulfilling life both on and off the screen. As of 2024, at the age of 75, Sue Jones-Davies lives a quieter life, still involved in local community efforts and occasionally making public appearances to discuss her work with Monty Python and her subsequent career. From Monty Python's Life of Brian to their diverse careers since, the cast's journeys have been as unique as their comedy. Their impact on film and humor remains undeniable. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments below.